Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing The Cure's Fascination Street. So let's get started here. so now we're gonna start the lesson. So we're gonna start with the first pattern, which is okay, so now that we're gonna start with numbering strings again. Alright, so we're first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So we're using, for that first pattern, we're using the sixth string and the fourth string. Okay, so we start. So the first two notes, you start from fret 7 on string 4, okay? Fret 7, fret 8 next, and then now we move to fret 6 on string 6. Okay? So we start with fret 7 and then fret 8 on string 4, okay? Fret 7 and then now it's string 6, fret 6. That is fret 8 on string 6, okay? Fret 8, and remember, on fret 7 and 8, fret 7 and 8 on string 4, you're gonna have to hold those down. Remember, the rhythm changes, which is your strumming. That changes. The rhythm changes, but not the holding those notes. So that's the first pattern, and then the next pattern, which goes now that is fret 8. Going down to fret 5, we're starting from string 6, and then we also use string 4. So first we start from string 6, fret 8, fret 5, now fret 8 again, this time now on string 4, and then fret 5 again, string 4, okay? See? And then the pattern comes again, except we do it up here. I'm sorry, let me try that again. Now, this time we use string 5 and string 3. And that is, we start from fret 13. Alright, fret 13 goes down to fret 8. No, I'm sorry, fret 10, fret 13, fret 8. We're on string 5. Now we move to string 3, fret 13, and then fret 10, okay? So fret 13, fret 10, fret 13, fret 10. You just move from string 5 to string 3, okay? So let's try that again. So we start from fret 13, now fret 10, now we move from string 5 to string 3, fret 13, fret 10, okay? And then we just go like this. Okay? And then now we go on, now we're going to move on to our next pattern, which is that pattern, okay? So now, that one, we use total of 4 strings. The first string, the second string, the third string, and the fourth string, okay? So we start from string number 1, fret 8, okay? And then now, we move to fret 10 on string 2, and then fret 10 on string 3, okay? So first, fret 8, string 1, now fret 10, string 2, and then fret 10, string 3, we move back to fret 8, this time on string 4, and then fret 7, still on string 4, then we move back to string 3, fret 8, and then fret 8, now back on string 2, okay? So, and all the pattern will go like this. Okay, so fret 8, start from fret 8 on string 1, now fret 10, string 2, fret 10 again, string 2, fret 8, string 4, and then fret 7, string 4 still. Now fret 8, string 3, and then fret 8 again, string 2. Okay? Next pattern. I mean, we're still in the same pattern, but next measure. Now you use fret 11 on string 1, then fret 11 again on string 2, and then fret 10 on string 3. Alright, next we have this one. Okay, so this time, now we move back to string 1 and fret, what's that again? Sorry. Fret 13. Fret 13, string 1, and fret 13 again, string 2, and we move to fret 15 on string 3, and then slide back to, you don't really slide that far, you just slide so that you can get back in position to go here, okay? So remember, so now the whole pattern should go like this. That pattern. Then there's the other pattern which goes like this. Now we are on string 6. So the pattern starts from fret 6, okay? And then it moves down to fret 4, and then fret 3, and then fret 4 again, and then fret 1. Okay? So it goes like this. And then you slide back. And then of course the guitar stops. Yeah, it's opening time down Fascination Street. That's the lyrics there. And then this part comes back in a few times. While he's singing. That I'm just gonna tell you again what it is. That's where you're using string 5 and string 3. We start from fret 13, fret 10 on string 5, then we move to string 3, fret 13, and then fret 10, okay? See? And then of course, and then that happens, and then this pattern comes back. That pattern comes back in, and then the final last solo to the ending, which goes on. Now let's finish off with the last solo, which starts from here. Now we're on fret 8 on string 6 and also fret 8 on string 5. So you're holding down 2 frets on 2 strings with 1 finger, okay? And then we move to fret 10, and we release. Now we move over here. So we start from fret 15, fret 13, fret 11, fret 10. And that's on the 6th string, okay? So we start again, fret 15, fret 13, fret 11, and then fret 10, okay? So the last one goes down to fret 8, fret 6, fret 4, and then fret 3, then back to. So it's not all that hard, it's just the rhythm, okay? Back to that. Alright? So that's pretty much it. That's just the lesson. You can go back to the cover. And if you want a bass tab and cover on this song, you can go check out my friend's channel, Love Peace Bass. He has bass tab on this song for bass guitar. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just remember, comment what you thought down below about the video. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Good night.